All right, so found nothing there. Go see what's on this one. Hopefully some Tidarius there. If not, another luxury would be nice. Excellent. This is going to help us a bit. That might get us like maybe 100, 105, somewhere in there. Things are looking up, everybody. Keep looking over to the chat. There's no chat. I'm so used to live streaming now. All right, here we go. We'll get our basic recreation, see what kind of difference this makes. Okay, so we'll just pause for a sec. We'll come into our ship designs. Because we want to upgrade our spaceport to have recreation centers. Ooh, that's not a spaceport. That's a spaceport. Orbital assembly upgrade. So one interesting thing about the recreation center is look at that. We get another 5% maintenance savings with it. And yep, and doesn't blow out our power at all, so we can just save and go. And then we select our spaceport. We hit retrofit. Select our planet. We can see the retrofit is sitting right here, getting ready to be done. So what we're going to look for now is an entry in this list here that says recreation center, and then we'll see what our income is going to be after that. This just allows us to tax heavier. It doesn't increase any income. It just allows it to tax heavier. So that entry comes in. We'll have a look for it. Yep, 229. Look at that. Not one component. Not looking so bad now. So we got another one of those to go. It's awesome. So things are looking a little better. Not a lot better, but a little better. All right. And another look at our leader. Oh, he's disliked. Awesome. Another happiness hit. That's just amazing. Awesome. Ugh. Oh, man. Calling happiness minus 25 for the next 60 years. The harsh start. Absolutely. And we'll see if we find any other gases. Nope. Just the fuel. I guess I'm happy with that. So go explore that. Rocky Desert Moon. Ah, Rocky Silicon Moon. Might find some silicon, maybe. That would be nice. Finding anything would be nice, I think, in this setting. Yeah, 230. Look at that. Amazing. Everybody's still building. Everybody's still looking. Very few people are earning. I could probably push that, but again, I want to save a little bit more money. Give it a bit longer, and then we'll do it. I could get our private sector up and running. Maybe some mining ships. Yeah, let's do some mining ships. So we're going to come into civilian bases. We don't have much use for a freighter right now, so I'm going to add the mining ship. And you can go out and start mining that fuel. One mining ship, and we'll manually create that. So once again, we start with our money savers, command center, crew system, and then we might as well go to our large mining engine. And we'll grab a skip drive, power it up. Collector, pair of fuel cells, and one cargo bay. Ideally, you want more frequent trips with less cargo rather than less frequent trips with more cargo. It takes them longer to fill up. And especially with the abundances being like 4% and stuff, it might take a while to actually fill up. So we'll just go with a one single cargo bay on that. One single engine, because that's the only spot we have. Kind of a no-brainer. We'll put a piece of armor on it as well. And I think a proximity will probably blow out our power, so I think I'll just take the proximity for now. And we'll just call this a basic DIG 1000. Remote extractor. It will save you. And the private sector will build a few of those. Not going to do the freighters yet. We have one, and it's probably just sitting doing nothing. And this guy will actually upgrade to have skip drives as well once he's done. He has 2 cargo bays, so 1,600 to fill this thing. He's getting close. He should be returning soon. And when he does, he'll probably retrofit at the same time. Yeah, he's almost full, getting ready to turn around. But yeah, he has 2 cargo bays to fill, so it takes him a bit longer. That's why I only put 1 on. Great, everybody's still busy. Nothing's changed there. General. Too late. Well, I'm going to put a troop on the ground anyway. I didn't get on that fast enough. Well, I think we got plus 30%, so we're still ahead. I'll probably eventually throw him on a ship or something, get him away from our homeworld when you start massively building troops. Not a big deal. We'll deal with him somehow. He might end up with some good attack, ground attack skills or something. And nothing on that moon. Figures. My luck. There is like hardly anything else to do here. Somebody over there already. Well, you might as well come over and start on these asteroids. Go get them done while we're waiting for warp bubbles to come along. Okay, you're done. And what all did you catch? You catch up to here. Got a 3 and a 2 here. It's possible that our tech advance in mining will expand this bubble out to catch that. I'm not going to build another station for it. And this one here, same story. You can catch that 2 and 3 by the by increasing our tech. So I don't think I'm going to build any more of these, which means we need to retrofit them because they still have no skip drives. So let's upgrade you. And you will now be the Builder 1 fabricator. I'll call you a system fabricator. Can't go outside our system. You need a skip drive. You will need another space reactor. And that's all we need to do that. Moment. And take our mapper off auto there. And we will get you to go retrofit. At the spaceport, when he has to come over to pick stuff up here anyways. So we could retrofit him at this planet. Get done nice and quick, but he still has to come over here to pick stuff up for the next job anyway, so might as well just let him go to the spaceport. We're doing this rocky desert moon. Carbonate. It's not actually carbonate. Oh, Nectarstone. Another source, okay. And Shudasa scales, 4% colony development, 1% defense, and 2% ground defense strength. 4% development will be fine. Our mining ships will probably come over and grab some of that. And get me silicon. Be awesome. Okay, you can go retrofit as well. Spaceport, that's fine. Scientists, oh, ultra genius. 20% for each scientist with this trait. And it increases research output of your empire. So that's this number over here. I don't know whether it actually shows up as an entry. It doesn't show up in this list. Like you're not going to get 20% of 2% here. So it's not going to adjust any of these numbers, but your total output gets adjusted. So that's awesome. All right. See what's on this gas giant. Nothing. Well, there's something, but got to dig deeper for it. More fuel. Don't mind. All right. So not much is happening in the finances. That's not budging at all. I can probably rush this. Going 4,700. Sure. Push that out in less than a year. Hey, we found silicon. Awesome. Show me that. Yeah. 5%. Really? That's it? Thanks, game. It's awesome. But at least we have a source of it, so I guess I'm happy. All right. What's we got to do here? Moon over there is done. I think we're pretty much finished here. Will you go here if I click on that? No, you're just going to redo that. We already know we can't dig any deeper, so we won't do that. I think we're kind of done. Okay, I guess go over and look at that one. All right, that's good news. All right, have a look at a couple things here. Yeah, nothing's changed. Nothing is changing. I'm just going to push the rest of this tech out, and then we'll get going. These guys are retrofitted, good to go when I'm ready to start building out. I generally wait till I'm close to getting the warp bubbles done. Building outside your orbit is a pirate trigger. So is getting warp bubbles and that. So I think there's a couple triggers going on. Hey, we had 4, and we found Krypton. Cool. And you are still scanning? No. Okay, we might as well bring you back, get ready for retrofit whenever that's going to happen. Got the other guy doing that moon, so that's fine. I think that's everything then. We just got to figure out what this last moon is, and then we can find out where we stand as far as resources. It's probably not going to be pretty. How are we looking right now? Okay, if we hide the asteroids, yeah, that's it. If you one more thing here on that moon, we'll see. Otherwise, pretty bleak. How's the ground holding up? Fuel's dropping, of course. And we got our 2 luxuries at home, which is giving us some bonuses. And medical systems are done. So we might be able to increase our income again. Any luck? And I'm just going to select our spaceport and hit it with a Control-0 so I can get back to it easily by hitting the 0 key. Okay, that looks horrible. But anyways, let's see what this will do. We're going to come down to our state bases, and we're going to edit or upgrade spaceport. A medical center. Now, medical centers have a little bit of damage reduction to them. Damage reduction just went up 5%. So another good item for sure. All right, and we will save that. That's all we need to do here. Save and go. Actually, hang on. I didn't look at static energy. I almost did it. Yeah, we have 50, but we're using 52. We need another energy collector. What I get for not looking. All right. Anyways, we'll do that, and we'll grab that and unselect and reselect so we can get our upgrade button. Straight in, perfect. And we'll once again look for that entry for medical in that list, and we'll see what our 239 becomes. $352. Better. Guess it's worth doing. Well, I have a bit more money. Let's grab our poor recruiter. I didn't do anything for him. Grab another troop. Just once again adding to our maintenance that we can't afford. Yep. Private sector's coming up a bit, 11 grand now. Their cash seems to be holding. Good. Yeah, so building out 2 mining stations a year is pretty much going to eat up all their income. Yep. All right, so we're on to shielding now. Get the game started again. I still want my pause banner in the middle of the screen so I can see that. I thought I was running. Oh well. I wear progressive lenses, so that corner of the screen doesn't really show up very well for me. Unfortunate. All right, so we're done scanning pretty much. Waiting for that last moon to come through. In a couple minutes. Okay, we'll give that a minute. What else can we look for while we're waiting for that? Okay, well, maybe without that, we'll have a look at the ground here. See what's up. So, argon, we have 0 sources of. We have krypton. No carbonite, unless that moon has some. Keith and crystal. I think we have that. Now, sometimes there's a fudged, sometimes it's this, something over here that is considered a source. But yeah, I don't think we found any Gazing crystal or Emerald crystal. Yeah, polymer as is suspected, nor to be found. We got silicon, very weak source of it though. No tight areas. So my only hope is maybe some carbonite at that moon. Might be it. All right, look, we found. Pause. We found some more luxuries. Volfulescent, 4%. Volfulescent, 4%. Almost rhymes. And what else we got here? Scenery bonus. Right? Oh, that doesn't bother us right now. Scenery will come later. Perfect. All right, so that's probably him done. Yep. We'll move him back to the spaceport. Get ready for a retrofit when the time comes. So we didn't get any more strategic resources out of that. I was hoping for carbonite, and I don't think there's anything deeper. No, that's it. Oh, Emerald crystal. Alert on that. Okay, well, we got an Emerald crystal then. Perfect. Fair amount of that, didn't we? Couple grand. All right. So that's not looking too bad, I guess. We need Tidarius. We need polymer. Argon. I think might be buried here. Yeah, there's another gas here, so we might be able to find it there. But everything else, I think we're not doing too bad. Aculon we have, argon we have, carbonate's coming, hopefully. Asian crystal we haven't seen. Necrostone we got on HomeWorld and one other source as well. Sale is on HomeWorld, polymer. Yep. Silicon, yeah. Oh, that's not looking bad. But some of it can be buried pretty deep, which reminds me, I might actually. Oh, we need. I'm just going to queue a couple things up here. We need these for sure. Our research labs. So 50 silicon, 50 steel, and 50 polymer with 500 credits. So I'm going to queue that up as well. I'm almost thinking this is going to be required. The advanced survey module, so we can go to level 25 on our scans. Because a lot of stuff that we're missing is just deeper. We can get to it by building mining stations on stuff, but it'd be nice once we get out with our explorers to actually explore down to that level. That's going to cost 50 silicon, 50 polymer, and 500 credits to queue up. I'm going to queue it up anyway. I don't want to forget about this because that's kind of important on this run. We'll prioritize that a little bit. All right. How are we doing here? So we still have deflectors to come. Still doing asteroids. Is there any other asteroids we can get somebody to do? I don't think there was there? I think so. I think that's it. Oh, we have the one ship doing that. That's fine. That'll do. And we got our park. We got our construction park for the moment. I don't want to build outside my orbit quite yet. That is one of the pirate triggers. I think there's a few pirate triggers. I know the mining is one. Warp bubbles is the other. I think there's one more. I can't remember exactly what it is, but there is a few triggers for them. Might even just building a gas station or something. That's a bigger trigger. No idea. All I know is that they don't show up until I move outside of my homeworld for building. If I push that. One thing we can do, actually, is maybe get our freighters up and running. That'll give us a bit more money as well. Let's design those right now. And we'll add new small freighter. And we'll manually create that. And we'll start with our money savers, of course. Center, basic crew. And we will come down and grab our skip drive. Base reactor. Energy collector. Pair of fuel cells. Not 6 like the AI likes to put on. Just 2. 2 will be fine. Pair of cargo bays. I think 2 engines. 1 and 2. And a piece of armor. And we do have room for a proximity array, so we might as well throw that on. Oop. Spot right there. All right, that is a functional ship. So we're going to call this the Cargo 1000. Smaller hauler. Save that. All right, that'll get us a bit more money as they build some of those out. How many mining ships do we end up with? 3. 2 of them going for fuel. Perfect. 2 of them retrofitting. Yeah, that's our original freighter. He's retrofitting now. They gave him a new design. He still wasn't doing anything, so I really don't need these freighters right now. But they will give us a bit of money, just as we saw right there. They built one, and he jumped up. Perfect. And I think we will give that a bit of a push. 5 grand. But in the interest of pushing stuff ahead, we'll do it. It's less than a year. Perfect. And not much is changing here, I don't think. 357? That's about the same. 11.3. Ooh, got 130 now. Right sector's holding their own, I guess. Yeah, that's up from 35 up to 85, so they're doing much better now. Yes, do not ignore your private sector on this level. Sucks for paint, which there's a mothball function. If you're not using a ship, you can just hit the mothball and it'll just kind of sit around until you reactivate it. Mothballing doesn't mean destroying or anything. It just means you render the ship inactive for the time being until you need it again. Either be a maintenance reduction on that or something. I think Space Empires 5 allowed you to do that. You can put all your fleets on mothball while you're not at war, and then when you're at war, you can just bring them back. That's a game I wish would have progressed a little more. That's some pretty cool features. Okay, I'm going to pause here. One thing we can do is start arming up our station and armoring up our station as well. Yeah, I got no armor defenses or anything going on in these stations, so we're going to need that soon. I'm going to do the mining station and the research space right now. I generally don't put deflectors on those. Deflectors literally do, cause more damage than they stop, so I'm going to upgrade this. And I'm going to put our armor on. I'll grab a targeting or proximity. Proximity, a little bit of countermeasures, 2% targeting, or I'd go 10% targeting. Go 10% targeting. We'll try that. We'll put a long-range cannon in the point defense slot for now. The 360 here. And then we'll put plasma torpedoes everywhere else in the other 4. They're all 225 mounts. Put them in there. And crew systems, yes. And we have pretty good defense on our troops, and that's what this boarding defense is based on. So the tougher your troops, the more boarding defense you're going to have. Teekans suck because their troop defense is what, 65. Mortalens are 210, so we're gonna get a lot more anti-boarding out of them. So we'll put on some crew systems. This is how we increase this boarding defense number. More crew means you can fight stuff off that happens to get boarded. Oh, command centers. No. Peru systems. Stupid old fart. Click the right thing. All right. That gets us a 980. That's amazing. I do have to put another... hang on. I'm going to sacrifice one of these for another mining engine. Small mining engine. That's going to bring up our mining rates from 12 per second to 18. So let's throw a small mining engine on here. 18 per second. So that's going to help our mining rates. That does blow out our power and our collection. We need both a reactor and a energy collector. And I think that is a good station. The only spot we got left is another docking bay, which you don't really need. I don't think there's two docking bays per docking bay component, so 2 ships can dock at the same time. That should be fine. So there's that, and we'll do the same thing to our research labs. Start with the armor. And this one has more sensor slots, so we'll use a proximity and targeting. This particular hull has lots of space for components, so I'm worried about it. Put the extra on, why not? If I had countermeasures, I'd throw that on too, but I don't. So as far as weaponry, I think in the 2 smaller slots, we'll put some long-range cannons, and in the 2 larger ones, we'll put a pair of torpedoes. A little bit of armor for everybody. And crew systems. 1, 2, 3. 820, I think, is where the mining station ended up. So we'll add another reactor. And one more energy collector. And I think that should have us up and running on that. Save that. That's some good upgrades to happen. All right, so we can come and make sure that they are getting done. Labs under construction. We didn't do anything to spaceport, but we'll come over to our mining stations, mining locations. And under construction, under construction, under construction, under construction, and under construction. So everything got done automatically. Sometimes they don't do it all, but... And that ate up a little bit of their cash. Between that and their shipbuilding. They are building ships. 22,000 worth. Yep, they built a lot of stuff, so that's our money for our warp fields. We'll be able to rush that right out the gate. I'll probably give it a few percent in case we get lucky. If we can save like 30 grand, we'll do it. All right, how's our bottom line looking now? 359 now. Not much is changing here. Get more luxuries at home. Those mining ships, I'll kick up on that. Yeah, still got just got my HomeWorld stuff here. Let's see what they're up to. Mining ships. There we go. I'm gonna get some Shidasa scales. I guess that's it for now until the other ones are built. So they'll actively go out and grab all that stuff for us. Awesome.